Good morning and welcome to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Kiki with K&D Boss Life, and I just provide all type of content, lifestyle, trucking, micro locks, cooking, travel, couples weekend getaways, so all type of content. But today this video is strictly for my short lock ladies, or my queens or kings, either one. So when I was looking for something to do to my hair, just to have a little pizzazz or something to it for our anniversary, I thought about a braid out. My locks are really short, so I thought about a braid out. I went to YouTube like we all do, and I searched. When I say every video I found, even though it said braid out on short locks, these ladies had locks that were down to their neck saying, braid out on short locks. I'm like, okay, I'm looking for something super short then. So I even typed in braid out on super short locks. Nope, nothing worked. So I decided to go ahead and do this video for you guys. As you can see, I do have really short locks, and I wanted to try to do a braid out. So what I did realize is because my hair is so short, I had to go with more braids. I wasn't able to go with large braids, so I had to do them a lot smaller. So I have about 33 plaits in my hair. I braided it up maybe about 2 days ago. I drive trucks over the road, so I was able just to put a scarf on and wear it like this for the last 2 days. But I just braided it up. I actually used a little bit of mousse and water and just plaited it up. I didn't put any rubber bands on the ends because I knew they were going to be hard to get off. So I just plaited it up and just rolled like this. I'll go ahead and turn around so you guys can really see how short they are. So let's take a look. And I do have my problem areas are my edges and the top of my hair, which is why I went with locks, so I can try to have access to my scalp to try to nurture it and grow my hair back in those areas. So let's go ahead and just turn around. As you can see, they're just small plaits. I did about 5 to 6 micro locks in each plait. I have 245 locks, but like I said, I did about 5 to 6 locks in each plait. So as you can see, you see how short the ones in the top are. So I don't have a lot of length, but I did want to go with braid out. Okay, so prior to doing this, when I got up, I did use some little edge control to try to tame. I love this stuff, but it is thick. So if you use this, however, it will lay your hair down really good. If you use this, please be limited on the amount you use because it does create buildup, and that's not something you really want in your locks. But yeah, I love this stuff. It's pretty thick. It's just a lock and gel. So yeah, but I do really like this. And then to make it so where my hair wasn't so transparent on my edges, after I applied this, I just did a small layer of the edge cover. It's pretty much just a black edge control. If you have thinning edges, it kind of just, makes it look not so thin. It just gives it a peel like it's some hair there. All right, so other than that, let's go ahead and get to it. To take it down, because it's been braided up a few days, I am going to go with just a little bit of this hair and scalp oil just to, just give it some traction. So let's hope that makes the takedown easier. Now, this is my first time doing a braid out on these, so I don't really know how it's going to go, but we are all here for it. So let's take a look and see. I feel like it might take me some time to take it down. Well, maybe not. I tried not to braid all the way to the ends because I didn't want it to be super hard to unravel. But I don't know, they are really tiny plaits. Other than that, I guess just a little backstory. I'll actually be coming up on my 8-month lock journey. So I will be doing an update on the 27th of September. That will be my 8-month mark. So I'll do a video and then I'll just go back over how everything went, how it started, because I originally started my locks with extensions, and then personal reasons, I removed the extensions, and so it was kind of like I started all over again. I went with the extensions because I didn't want to start like this, you know, with thinning edges, where I wanted to look fuller. I wanted to have more hair. So I started with the extensions, but after several months of the extensions, I made the decision just to go ahead and remove them, which means it was kind of like I was starting my journey all over again, which is crazy because after I removed the extensions, I still ended up starting exactly where I didn't want to start, which was with my natural hair. But since I removed the extensions, I really enjoy this process. I like seeing how I'm going. And so, I was a big weave girly, so I really wanted to go with longer hair instead of just doing the journey. So let's see here. So this will be the first one. Since it seems like it might take me a little bit to take these down, I'll just speed up the process here for you guys. But let's see. Can you see? Okay. Okay, sis. Plus, it stretched it out. So I think it gave me a little more, it showed my length because my hair really shrunk up. It was already short, so imagine how much shorter it really got. I mean, I have like baby locks over here. As you can see, my pieces are sticking out on the side. I did go ahead and re-tighten those yesterday, just my two side pieces. I don't like to let those go too long without being re-tightened because they're very sensitive and I don't want them to damage or break off anymore. So I did go ahead and re-tighten both of those yesterday. This one, I do a 2-point rotation. This one, once I re-tied it, I ended with the side instead of the down part. And now you see it sticking out, but I'm not gonna go in and go down because that's gonna be too tight. And I already don't have edges, as you can see, so I'm not trying to break the two little pieces that I have. So I will leave it like it is. And let's see. I'm sorry, I'm also looking at a mirror over here to the side of me to try to unravel these. Yes, this is the downside to doing small plaits. It's probably harder to take down. That's exactly why I did not braid all the way to the end to where I was going to be struggling to undo them. But let's see what we're working with here. Okay. Yes, queen. Ain't nothing moving? Oh, okay. Oh, well. Don't worry, baby. I'm going to be shaking something soon. Ooh, I don't know what's shaking is these plaits. Oh, look, one. Yes, queen. Look at me with the hay time. I know. We get so excited. Yes, we do. Over 3 inches of hair, I'm happy. But I still love this journey. It was one of the best decisions I could have made. And like I said, it gives me access to my scalp so I can try to treat my scalp and, get my hair growing back in the top. So right now I have 245 locks, but I'm thinking that maybe if my edges grow in and then my spots in the top where I have all the thinning, I might end up with more locks. Oh, one thing, guys. So when I had the extensions in, my hair is already thin in the top, which was probably the reason I should not have gone with the extensions. But when I had the extensions in, once I removed them, about 2 weeks after I removed them, I lost one lock in the top. So I already have, like you said, these thin little pieces, but I lost a whole little lock because that extension just weighed down too heavy, and the extensions weren't even thick. They were very thin pieces, but because my hair was already so fragile, with that extra weight added on, it just damaged it. So I did lose one lock. So like I said, I did start with 245. I lost that lock, went down one, but then I had some extra hair that kept growing in the back. So I ended up having to twist that up and turn that into a lock. So I'm still at 245. I did these myself. And can't tell if I'm taking it down. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess the oil was a good idea. It's kind of helping take them down. But like I said, if you guys are looking for something for super short locks, I know a lot of people have more hair than me. So when I went to search, I just wasn't finding the videos that I was looking for. So I just decided to go ahead and do this one for you guys. I know somebody else out there has short locks like me. I'm not the only one, and I'm just trying to pass along information or help any way that I can, because I was getting frustrated every time I looked at a video and they were like, yeah, braid out on short locks, but then has shoulder length hair. Like, well, I mean, I know that's short to some people, but when I say short, see, this is what I'm talking about. when you have locks that are this short, this is what I'm talking about. This is short to me. Look at this little piece. So I love it, actually. Finally complete, I got my clarity. Finally I'm who I'm supposed to be. Looking at this life God chose for me. Everything was worth it for my clarity. That was a little easier to take down, baby. Yes. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see. Let's get a little turn over here. Yes, baby. Okay. We can't do much, but this seems to be working. Yeah, these little plaits are a little hard to take down. What? I love it. We got to hurry up and get this down because I am loving it. Check it out, guys. Can you see? Yes, queen. That is so cute. I like it. I like that. I don't really give up if I was just the only one. Who likes that? I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah. Look like I found me something to do. Something that I could rock and it stretches it out some. I really like that. I love this little crinkly look. It's giving Jerry Curl from when I was 12, 10. baby. Just let your soul glow. Just let it shine through. Yes. Hey. I know I ain't shaking none but earrings, but it's the point. You get it. You know what I'm trying to get at. Just wait. Oh, I cannot wait till I'm 2 years before I really see any super progress, but who knows? Who knows? What it's looking like? Oh, I don't know. Remember when you was young and people used to say, how long is your hair? And you'd be like, it's this long. Yeah, it's to my shoulders. Oh my goodness. I really love this. And it did really, you see? So it stretched it out some. I love it. Yes. It's taking me longer than I thought to take these plaits down though. So let's move this along. I will speed this part up and come back and show you when I get to the top. Okay guys, well, it took me almost 45 minutes to take down all of these plaits. So I do have just one left in the front. We'll go ahead and finish that up with you guys. And let's see. Well, I'm having a hard time. Okay. Yes, 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 and yes. Okay, I love the results. I really like how it gives me a lot of fullness. I like that it stretched it out some. So I'll go ahead and give you guys a 360. Let me take a look first. And yeah, I like it. So braid out for the win. If you have short micro locks, go ahead and try it. So I'm gonna spray just a little bit more of this oil on there. Okay. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and do this 360 for you. Yes, braid out for the win, ladies. This is something you can do on your super short micro locks. Thanks for tuning in and continue to come back for more content. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.